Good evening, everybody. I want to do a video on a long setup that I normally do. I'm gonna walk you through this. This is on demand. I don't know if you guys know about this on TD Ameritrade. A lot of you probably do, but you can replay stocks that already did the move. So what you're looking at here is I call this my long setup. When I see two red candles, and when this candle opens, this is what I'm waiting for. So right now, let's play it. So right here, I always mark the low of the red candle to the left. So it's $9. Now let's watch when this candle opens. So as you can see, it starts, when the candle opens, it kind of goes green. You want to give it a little bit. We'll speed her up. So you want to get as close as possible to $9. So right now we're like 40 seconds into the candle. You can watch up here. So as this candle's coming down, you want to get as close as you can to that 9. So let's just pause it right there. So it's at like 9:47. It's not always going to touch this mark, but if it breaks below this, that's a really bearish sign. But if it doesn't break the low of that red candle, that's really, really bullish. So we'll keep playing it. So I want to show you something. See how it's going red, red, red? These are the 20-day 1-hour candles. So it's coming down, it's coming down. Got to 9:30. So realistically, if you were to get in this, you can take smaller size to start out, and if it works, you can always add. So we'll keep playing. So right here, it's at 9:28. Now watch this. When this thing went green to red, still sitting at 9:27. We'll speed her up a little. I'll show you. This video might be a little longer, so we'll speed it up. So it's sitting right up here. All right. So now you can tell 940s, 950s. The buyers are stepping in. So what you want to see is it's getting really, really close. Right there. We'll play some more. How this thing went red down here to green. That right there is a really good sign when you see that setup. When it goes green to red and it's holding this 9 and now we're back to green, it's a really good setup. This is more for me of like a scalp. This isn't like a hope and hold trade. Obviously, we all know what SGLC did, but I'm showing you the pattern. I'm showing you the potential of this. But if it breaks 9, that's really bearish. So we'll fast forward. So you can. So right now we're still only 2 minutes into this candle. But you can see now we're in 10s, and it's holding. It's holding that 9. You can definitely tell the buyers are still there. They're not just letting this thing flop down. So right now you can definitely tell the buyers are stepping up now. So if you were entering in the 920s, you could definitely sell into here, you know, for 80 cents profit or something. But this is one of my favorite long setups, and I see this pattern a lot. But like I say, if it breaks that 9, then get out of the trade. It's no longer a long. But I see this. I highlight this pattern a lot in my videos. But now we're in the 1060s, and we're only 5 minutes into this candle. So that's a really, really bullish sign. And then, obviously, we all know what happens. We can really speed it up. So now we're 15 minutes into the candle, and now 16 minutes. So that right there, so this setup right here is one of my favorite long setups. Obviously, this thing does take off to the moon, but what I wanted to show you is how this thing should play out. If it comes down and it's holding this 9 and it went red, or it went green to red, and you seen the buyer step up, and then it went back to green. That's a really good sign. It doesn't mean it has to do what SGOC did, but I wanted to show you guys a real time, kind of real time, but what it looks like. But this is a really easy pattern for a beginner trader. You know, you're waiting 3 hours. It's not the end of the world. It's only 3 hours. And like I say, to me, this is a scalp. Obviously, this one took off to the moon, but they don't all take off to the moon. But this is something you can capture 50 cents, 25 cents, $1. It all depends on the range. But I wanted to show you guys a really easy setup for beginners on what to look for on the candlestick when it comes down from red, comes down, gets bought up off that 9, and then turns green. And you're still only 16 minutes into it, and you can definitely tell the buyers are very, very present. So you can definitely sell anywhere in here. It's up to you where you want to sell it. But I definitely see this setup a lot. So this is something I've been wanting to do, is kind of show you guys the setups. But this is one of my favorite long patterns that I definitely do use if I'm home. But you have to be patient to let the trade come to you. But there's definitely SGOC. Obviously, there was a lot of potential with this one. This one just keeps going higher and higher and higher. And then another thing you can look at is look at that volume. We're at 3 million. When we started this candle, it was like there was no volume, but the volume's coming in. The price is going up. But you can rewind the video and look how it's supposed to look like. To help you guys out. But it's a really easy pattern for a beginner trader using the 20-day 1 hour candles. We'll just pause it there because we all know what happened to it. But definitely check that pattern out. And like I say, your risk is always this candle. But that's one of my setups that I definitely do use if it's present. You don't see it like every day, but I do see it. I would say at least 4 times a week I see that same setup. So let me know down below if you guys do use it. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. I'll definitely start doing more of these kind of videos instead of my P&L, like actually teaching you guys like how I do this on a daily basis, like the patterns I'm looking at. I just spotted another pattern. Maybe I'll save that video for tomorrow. It's another long setup. Trust me, I'm still a short bias trader. But I know for beginners, a lot of beginners are definitely long bias traders. So check it out. Maybe try it. Until next time, traders. Peace.